Hello, all my beautiful souls out there. Here's Ilse again with another video of today's cards. Today we'll be using the magical mermaids and dolphins. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's ask these cards which messages may we receive from these mermaids and dolphins. Always very playful and joyful, just the way you should be living. And I hope you're all doing very well, that you are healthy. I hope you are. And if not, please do something about it. Okay? So let's see. We have one beautiful, strong message, I guess. A very strong and beautiful message. Father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. So, I'm sure that's very important because of also a father relationship is very important for you growing up. If you didn't have that, you probably have some issues. And if you did have a father relationship and there were problems, you also have some issues. So I will read you from the book what else is necessary for you to hear, because it's very important. This card shows you that you still have some father issues left to heal. The healing doesn't need to take a lot of time. It simply requires your willingness to be free of any old anger, grief, or fear related to your male parents. Universal energies are either male or female. Male energy is expansive and giving. Female energy is nourishing and receptive. Expansive and giving for the male energy. If we are unhealed with respect to our father, the universe seems to be ungenerous. If we are unhealed towards our mother, we won't accept the gifts the universe offers us. The more you focus on the spiritual truth of our Father, the more your heart will be receptive to the universe, continuous and all-encompassing giving. Accept your rightful bounty and open your arms to the divine inheritance. Affirmation. I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth of my Father, and I hereby balance any karma between us. I now let go of everything but the love and the lessons of my relationship with my Father. Wow. So it's truly important. And excuse me for not pronouncing the words right. But it is so true that if you still have some issues, you cannot receive what the universe is sending you. So please say this affirmation or use your own words. I will repeat it once more. I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth of my Father. And I hereby balance any karma between us. I now let go of everything but the love and the lessons of my relationship with my Father. So, everything that ever happened between the two of you, let it go. Please, let it go. It was necessary for you to learn your lessons, your life lessons, to move on into your life, for your soul purpose. You asked for this before you came down here. You asked these lessons, and your Father has given it to you, whether he was present or not. Either way, they were lessons. So let it go. Acknowledge it, whatever you're feeling. And I know you will be triggered right now, and you will feel a lot of resentment coming up, and that's fine. Acknowledge everything you're feeling right now. Whatever comes up, and embrace it and let it go. Because whatever he did or didn't do was out of love to teach you lessons. And when your father had to do really bad things to you or not being around, that's a difficult task. So start forgiving as well. Because he took on a task to learn your lessons, to teach your lessons, which was very difficult for him as well. Because a soul only wants to feel love and wants to protect you, because that's normally what fathers do. They are protective. And when he didn't give you that, because he was the bad guy in your life, remember, it hurt him as well. But that was his task, and he did that to help you, to teach you. And I know it's difficult to understand that, but everybody who comes on your path, on your journey, is here to teach you lessons. The same goes for me. I'm here to tell you things you don't want to hear. That might trigger you. But hey, that's part of my deal. And sometimes I don't want to say it, but I also made that commitment to do so. And that you don't always want to hear it, but it's necessary for you to hear it. Because you also deserve a beautiful life filled with abundance and love. But first of all, solve these issues. Solve it. It was part of a deal. Sole purpose. And that's okay. So now it's time to let it go. And remember, whatever he did it out of love. And even when your father is not here anymore, you can still do this. You can do everything energetically. And it will be there. You don't have to face anybody. You can do this because when you do this, you will do this for yourself. Forgive, let go, and solve these issues. Give them to heaven. Please do so, because your personal power will definitely increase when you do so. Do you still feel stuck? Do you still blame your father for not being there for you? Do you still feel that? And that he left you in an unsafe environment? And that's why you're afraid to make all those steps? Because you were never protected? It's okay now to let it go, because it was nearly to teach you a lesson. And you can still have contact with them, with him, even when they're gone. When they're not in the physical world anymore. Their souls are. You can still connect to them. And they will do anything to help you, to increase your power, that you can be your true authentic self, what was once meant to be. Take back that power, solve the issues, and let it go. You are meant to do something big into this world. Solve the issues and go for it. It's so very important that you can give yourself to others, because you might have trust issues. You trusted your father, and he wasn't there. And when you do not solve these issues, they feel the pain as well. They only did it for you, so you could learn your lessons. Be grateful for them, for that hard task they took on. Be grateful and give all your issues away. Solve them, so your power will increase. Be grateful and let your heart open up to give again, to trust others. You can trust others. You can. You can take that back. You definitely can. Wow. What a lovely message. If this resonated with you, please take it. It definitely resonated with me. And I'm very grateful that this message came through. Because sometimes this is the thing that's holding you back, that makes you feel stuck. And they don't want that. It was nearly a lesson for you. So please, solve these issues. Give it to the heaven and take your power back, because that's what is meant for you. And you can do that right now. I will read one more time the affirmation you can use. I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth of my Father. And I hereby balance any karma between us. I now let go of everything but the love and the lessons of my relationship with my Father. And you all say this out your own free will. If you don't want to, you don't do it. But the universe is asking you, please do this, so you can move on and become who you are meant to be. No more suffering. No more pain. And no more grief. And no more trust issues. Time to move on. Time to move on and take back your power. Wow. Thank you, universe, for this lovely message. What is truly meant to be for a lot of us. It was necessary for our life purpose. Be grateful for it, whatever you have been through at that time when you were young. Thank you very much for being here, and I would love to see you in the next video. I really appreciate you're here and that I'm allowed to do this great readings for you. One very strong message. I truly felt it, and I hope you felt it too, because that means you can do this as well. The first step we made by saying this. Please keep saying this over and over again until your heart is healed. Thank you very much. I would love to see you in the next video. Stay safe, healthy, and be blessed. Always.